Are we on?
Hey!
Hello? Now, are we on YouTube? We need to check.
No, it's just hang on. Yes, we are.
Brilliant. Oh man, there's a mad delay.
Yeah, there will be. There always is with streaming.
Right. Hi, everyone who's decided to join us. Evening, Motor Matt. How are you, mate? I can see comments. Just wait to see if a few more come on. We'll treat it like a Teams meeting. You have to give everyone 3 minutes. Is that it then?
Indeed, well.
So we've got Motor Matt and
just Matt
that's
there.
it.
Oh, Callum's in.
Hey,
All right,
Colin.
Callum.
Who's cracking the work open?
According to StreamYard, it's 0700 PM. There we go. It's Kate with you.
Yeah, she's with me.
Sure.
Are you promoting light beverages, Fusty?
Very light, mate.
Very light.
But the drinks are available.
I can only show the logo, can't show the text.
Right. So on YouTube, it just says for waiting. I don't know what that means because I think people can just join now, can't they?
Do you have to accept them?
I think so.
Oh.
Away you go. Good evening.
Hey, away you go now.
Away you go. We go. Right, so should we get started then? I've got a glass of rosé.
Ribena.
Did you know? I'll just pretend to be drunk as I drink it.
Hey, Picos Paul.
Picos Paul, evening. Hello, mate.
Hey.
We are honoured. So before we carry on, just a bit of a warning: there may be swearing, as this is an adult live stream, and we have people like got Neil on and Si, so expect there to be swearing. Maybe some unintentional racial slurs.
They'll all be intentional.
Yeah.
Only if they're from your mouth, Basti.
Hey, shush.
We got Colin Kent, who's exposing my shoulder smashiness. All right, Colin. I haven't come over it. I haven't overcome it yet, mate.
And so it starts.
I haven't overcome it, mate. I've actually ripped all the tendons in my top right shoulder all the way down to my elbow.
Too much that.
Apparently, it's going to take 6 or 7 months to heal. So no, I haven't overcome it yet, mate. But just to let you know, my wife's ordered me some tank pads, so I can actually dip my knees into the tank, which will take the weight off my wrists. So that's how I think I'm going to fix it.
I thought you said tenor pads, Dave.
Tenor pads, yeah.
That's what you said.
I've got some of them on now, so I don't have to go to the toilet in the stream.
How are your knees going to help? Are you going to rest your shoulders on your knees while you're riding or something? I don't get that.
Like a ginger orangutan.
Yeah.
That's how I fixed it on the VFR. On the VFR, I had the same problem, and as soon as I was frightened of scratching the paint, as soon as I put the tank pads on, I could just whack my knees in the tank pads. That was it. All the weight was off my arms. So
there is a solution to this. Get an adventure bike.
Oh, shut off. How'd you ban people from the stream?
Oh, Amber's on. Hiya, Amber.
Right, Amber.
We've all gone quiet now. Dave,
Oh,
what's you saying about a butt plug? You took it out.
Should we get going? Yeah. So welcome one and all. People will be watching this afterwards, hopefully as well. So welcome also to the people who didn't manage to get on the live stream. It's no bother. If you're here, fantastic. We're really, really grateful for your support. And we have some very special guests tonight. Well, a couple of them. So going around the room from where I am, I've got Moist Decoy at the top. How are you, Moisty?
I'm all right, mate. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah, it's not Celebrity Squares, isn't it? I'm all right.
Yeah.
I've written some things down here.
I'll go on then. Is it all bad?
Well, I've just got a reminder on each page saying, "Remember, Fasty's a knob." I didn't spell it right though. Is it N-O-B or K-N-O-B?
It's only when he wants to be, though, mate.
Yeah.
When you push the buttons.
So, Moisty, my first thing for you, because there might be some people out here who don't know you. So, introductions for you. Just to let everybody know on here, all the chaps on this live stream tonight, 100% solid chaps. Bestest buds, they really are. That might not be reciprocated, by the way. They might hate me. But from my point of view, the best bunch of lads I've ever met. There's a few more as well that couldn't make the live stream, which is a bit of a shame, but there we go. But first of all, Si, can you give us your bike history, mate, very quickly?
Oh, there's tons of them. I started off with a GS125, passed my test, CB250 Super Dream. Then I had a GS550 and a VF750. Then I had a break and I had a Honda CBR 1000 Super Sport. Then I went backwards to a Suzuki Bandit. And I ended up with the GSA 1200. And I got rid of that, binned it because it was letting me down. Yeah, massively. And now I've got a KTM GT. Which is pretty nice and very, very fast. Lovely summer bike, and I've also got an FJR 1300, which is equally fantastic.
Yeah. So that I was going to come on to that. So you're dipping your feet into the cruiser market, aren't you? With I don't know if is it classed as a cruiser, the FJ?
Well, sports tourer, mate. Sports tourer.
So if you like it, which I think you bloody well. You're going to be looking at a newer one, probably, aren't you? Because
to be honest, it does everything the GSA did, apart from the off-road bits, which I never really did anyway, just the odd bit of gravel
and breakdown.
Breakdown, yeah, and it's got the performance of the engine as well. The engine is just that Jap inline 4 is just super beautiful, and it sounds gorgeous.
I saw a 2014 one at DMC the weekend before last. They are.
You gonna buy it?
No. I'm stuck in a PCP, mate, and a marriage.
Yeah, twins.
If anyone wants a 2023 H2SX fully loaded for $9,000, so I can go and buy that FJ, hit me up in the comments and don't forget to subscribe.
Someone will snap your hand off.
Yeah, well, that FJ is only 8,007, I think. So that'll do for me. Unless they do a straight.
Yours is worth about 22, really, isn't it? Surely.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, probably. I don't care about the money though. I've never cared about money. I've never had any, so I've never really had to care about it. So if someone wants to straight swap me for an FJ 1300, then.
Yeah, Matt's straight in for 9K, mate. He's on
or
with
the
it,
or the XR 1000M or whatever it's called, M1000 XR. I'll swap it for one of them.
Yeah, that's about 28 grand. That you can't put cameos on it. I wrote like that apparently.
Yeah, and then you've got to put the packages on.
Yeah.
So
which doesn't include the touring pack, which Neil told me you can't put panniers or top box or anything on it. It's just basically a weapon, you know.
Yeah, that's no good.
There's no fitting kits for the brand new MXR for luggage.
What a nightmare.
It doesn't come with it from factory.
Can you get handlebar risers for it as well?
Probably not.
Stabilizers.
You don't get a front wheel either. It always stays on the back wheel.
So just staying with you for a little bit, Moisty. How long have you been riding? Did you start like me when you were 17 or?
Yeah, as soon as I got my license, I had my provisional, started on a 125, then passed when I was like 18 years old. when they basically just stood on the pavement and watched you drive around the block. So it was dead easy.
It explains a lot.
I'm gonna throw this small child in front of your bike behind a parked car.
I want you to do a hazard brake without locking your back wheel up.
Yeah,
I think 1980 was it 1988? I passed my test.
I wasn't even
It's
born.
been a good few years.
Steve wasn't even born.
I wasn't even
Back in the days, there was no ABS, no traction control.
None of that rubbish. Cool. And Steve, how long have you been riding, mate? Because I'm never sure.
I started riding when I was 16, legally.
Last year was that? Or
Yeah, last year. But yeah, I started when I was 16, and same. I took a break because I wanted to do my full license, but I had a car instead. So I waited till I was 24 to do my full direct access.
Cool. So how long have you been riding now?
7 or 8 years on a full license.
Oh, right. So we know you've got the Africa Twin, the wonderful Africa Twin. What have you had before that?
So yes, when I was 16, I had a 50cc Yamaha Neo, little moped. Absolutely love that thing. Second I turned 17, I traded that in, and I had a Honda Varadero 125.
Oh, I had one of them.
Oh, fantastic bike.
Awesome.
It was a 125 bike that would hit 85 mile an hour easy.
Mine wouldn't.
Someone my size, it would.
Yeah, you only weigh 2 stone.
If you push it over the cliff, I bet it'd go 85, wouldn't it?
It was
on it, definitely.
Absolutely amazing bike. But then I got rid of that to get a car license and get a car. And then when I turned 24, I did my direct access. I got a Gixxer 6 as my first bike, a K2 version.
Yeah.
I had that for, I'd say, just under 2 years. Then I got the Tracer 9.
Nice.
And then from the Tracer 9, I just wanted something a little bit more bigger because we were doing 2 up touring. So I went with the Africa Twin 1000 and not look back.
Sweet. Very good, mate. And are you looking to swap at some point, or are you quite content?
I'm very content. If the right deal comes along, then yeah, maybe. But it's got to be the right deal and the right bike.
Yeah.
And for the right reasons, not just because it's new and shiny and stuff like that. You know, it's got to be.
Yeah. Not for the reasons I bought mine. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Fair enough. So round to welcome, Steve, by the way. So the Barber, we've got Neil. All right, Neil.
All right, mate.
Not bad, mate. Thanks for joining us. I know you're on your holidays, but this is how much we mean to you, eh?
No, not really.
Or was it the promise?
Wife's not here. I've got nothing better to do.
I thought it might be the promise of cake, which never. Yeah, we haven't got cake. Sorry, mate.
No.
So, Neil, have you, like us, have you been riding since 17, 18 or?
31 years ago, I passed my test. I was 19.
Sweet, man. Have you owned a lot of bikes or a few? Or
Yeah, a lot more than I have fingers and toes.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
What was your favourite?
My first street bike was a Bandit 12.
Nice.
That was a weapon, that.
Yeah.
And then I got into my Beamers. And I've had Beamers pretty much on and off ever since. I've had a couple of Hondas, Kawasaki's. I've got a problem. Eh?
We've all got our faults, haven't we, mate? Don't worry about it. It's all right.
Not as many faults as you have, though, Dave.
Nobody's got as many faults as me. Cool, mate. So, out of all the bikes you've had, Neil, what's your favourite bike that you've ever had? Ever?
Probably my first one, the Bandit 12, because it scared the hell out of me.
Bike, isn't they?
Shell out of him.
So, was that you, Steve? Sit down quick.
That wasn't me.
Oh, nasty rides. How are you, mate? You're looking nervous. You all right? It's not
I'm never nervous.
You look perfect. You look perfectly framed. Lighting is fantastic, mate. You look like you've got a slight tan. There's no ginger there whatsoever.
Well, it's all grey now, mate. Look, you know. I noticed you've shaved all your ginger off.
Yeah.
Or has it just stopped growing?
I'm not ginger, damn it.
Is it ginger throughout though?
I was gonna say, does the curtains match the drapes? But there's no fucking curtains.
It's not OnlyFans, is it? How long have you been riding, Fasty?
3 years.
3 years, man. Don't we know
Yeah.
it? Bloody hell. And in 3 years, how many crashes have you had?
One.
Just the one.
Just the one, and it wasn't really a crash. I went into a corner way too fast, and then the next thing I know, I'm on the outside grass verge, like doing 20 mile an hour, trying to keep it upright, and then I come to a stop and then just go bonk.
Yeah, man. Was that on a BMW by any chance?
It was on my XR, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it might be. Yeah.
Why?
Well, if you'd have been on a Honda, you'd have been all right. Kawasaki, you probably wouldn't have even attempted it.
I'd have been dead if I were on a Kawasaki, wouldn't I? Honda, I'd have just carried on going straight over with fields.
He does that, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah.
I wish you could put videos on here. I'd just be like inserting videos of Steve going straight.
I don't think anyone got that on film, did they? That was after the day and was heading back to the campsite.
I've got it on film, mate.
I think we're about 100 meters away from the campsite.
Yeah.
That was me and you fucking around on that lane.
Don't fucking blame me. You can't ride.
You can't get off the bike. We went down the gravel track and I managed to keep the bike upright and I just watched them go like right and we've gone straight and it's just like, yeah, you're going to need to push me back.
No, my party's having a row.
I'll see anyone.
All right there, Kay.
Okay.
She's in her pajamas, so she doesn't want to be on camera.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay, I don't blame her. So, Fasty, staying with you, what bikes have you had in 3 years? I know you've had an XR, and now you've got your is it a Super Adventure now?
A Super Adventure. The first bike I had was like, well, not the same Steve, but I had a 125 Varadero, which I bought from the training school that I was training with. And so I used that for about 3 months until I'd passed my test. But I'd already bought a GSXR 750, like yours. In fact, exactly the same as yours, but mine was the black and yellow one.
Yeah.
And I bought that about 6 months before because I thought if I buy that, then it forces me to do my bike license because I won't want to have it sitting there doing nothing, gathering dust.
Yeah.
So I had that I was riding it for probably 3 or 4 months, and then I decided it's no good for me. I need something a bit more upright.
Yeah.
I just couldn't corner it. Simple as that. Lack of experience, no talent.
Small penis.
Well, at least mine's in right place, mate. Not on my fucking forehead.
I'm usually in your mouth.
That's funny, 'cause mine's usually in Steve's mouth.
The human centipede all over again.
Then I had the white XR for a little. Well, I had that for 2 years, and then got rid of it last year and bought the KTM.
Sweet, man. If I wasn't old and knackered, I'd still have my 750, my JSXR.
Oh, beautiful bikes,
man!
Just
that's
so beautiful.
Greatest bike I've ever ridden or seen ever.
I'll tell you what, though, comparing that to my XR and my Super Adventure, the Super Adventure is a lot more grunt, loads of grunt. It'll just pull and pull and pull. But the GSXR, once you got it, second gear past 6,000 revs, that were it. You were doing 100 odd mile an hour. It was fucking fast, ridiculously fast.
Yeah,
and I think it scared me a bit.
100 miles before you had to peel yourself off the bike.
Pardon?
You couldn't do more than 100 miles before you had to peel yourself off the bike.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't. My wrists were aching, my neck. Yeah. I just couldn't ride it.
Commute down to Tidworth, and it was all motorway riding or dual carriage riding. And trying to do that on a jigsaw was horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like it.
Cool. Can we just take a moment to acknowledge our friends in the chat?
Oh yeah.
Because I haven't been reading. I've been watching your body language, just to make sure no one's telling lies and stuff. So we've got Colin Kent. All right, Colin, away you go. We've got Brian. All right, Brian, I presume you know Fasty then if you're telling him not to hold back. Fasty never holds back. He's already said he won't. No chance 9,000 a bargain. Matt, is that for me H2SX? Mate, it might be a bargain, but you can have it because then I can get something I can actually ride.
Yeah, but he can't ride his XR, so...
You can't ride a what?
He can't ride his XR.
Well, yeah.
That's going to ride a HP.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Duke, smiles per gallon. Duke 390. Brilliant bike, mate. Good to see you on here.
Dave, your wife's in the comments.
Yeah, your wife's in the comments.
My wife's in the comments.
She's in the comments, mate.
Yeah, she's keeping an eye on you, pal.
Oh, right,
Love you.
So, Brian, I paid 11k for my 22 plate H2SX SC, got 19 model. That's a bargain, mate. And you've got the greatest bike ever built there. So, well done.
But yeah, you're trying
Who
to
else have we got? Brian. Fasty, you've been commenting while talking. You can multitask.
It's all right.
Yeah, multitasking. It's a legend.
Mental. Have we got anyone I've missed? Beamer Steve. Evening, Beamer Steve. How are you, mate?
Road trip rider.
Ed, we know that's Craig, though it could be an infiltrator.
It's definitely Craig. He said, evening, ladies.
Oh, yeah, it's Craig.
Is the Barber, Moisty, and Fasty all related?
But he's the one with the long hair.
Yeah, that's true. My son calls Craig Jesus. He
No,
says, is that the one who looks like Jesus? Yeah, it's definitely the one who looks like Jesus.
And he's always carrying red wine with him as well, that he's probably turned from water.
Yeah, and at Elan Valley, the last time I saw him, he was walking up the field with dragging a cross behind him. Sort of complete the image,
Not much.
Oh no, that were his Honda.
That's the one of the night. I'm going to ask, why is Pecos Paul called Pecos Paul? Is that his actual name? Has he changed it by default, or does he live in the Pecos?
Might be from Pecos.
No, it's because he went on the Vida weekend, didn't it? And it was the first time he ever been abroad, and it was to Pecos.
Right, okay.
I bet that was awesome.
I remember watching it. Yeah, because they all had VFRs.
Fair. Don't say it, mate. Don't say it. Sharon Osborne. Sharon! How are you, Sharon?
You're right, Sharon.
All right.
How you doing, Shaz?
Right, Shaz. Yeah, Sharon. If anyone doesn't know, Sharon's the most famous person on this cast here of people for giving everyone in the UK COVID. At the last
Patient zero.
Yeah.
In a completely different direction.
She comes around saying hello to everyone, but she uses tongues and everything. So yeah, Ricky Sharon, all right, mate, my darling. Dave's chicken strips. What's a stripe? Dave's chicken strips 3 inches wide. Still longer than your cock, mate.
As wide.
Hang on, I've just got to say hello to the wife, otherwise I won't get any.
Who's put the chicken strips in there?
Hello, wifey. Hi, Sarah. I've got to be nice because the wife's on here.
You're not asking her for a cup of tea? Get it in the comments. Get a cup of tea on board.
Love you, wifey. There you go. It's great. This is, you can interact, and boring for everyone else. So, Kay, I know you're there and you don't want to be on, but if you draw a little face on your hand, you can just put it across and start talking.
I'm here.
Yeah. I was going to ask you the same question. So, when did you start riding, Kay?
Just over a year ago. I did my CBT a few years back, and I had a Honda CBF 125.
Brilliant.
And
bike.
then during COVID, obviously wasn't out riding it, so I ended up selling it. And then I had a break for a bit, and then I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna do my CVT again because it had run out. And then I just wanted to do my full license. I wasn't going to buy a 125 because I knew I wanted to do the mod 1 and mod 2 anyway. So yeah, did that, and now I have a Honda Rebel 500.
Sweet.
Hopefully not for too much longer because I want a bigger bike now.
Cool. How'd you sorry, I was multitasking, but I'm not as good as Fasty.
We weren't listening to the
Yeah,
Oh,
so
there you go.
I listen to you, darling. It's okay.
that's all
I
right.
listen to you.
I'm sorry, Kay. It's just I was reading the comments as well, and I
So he
saw
asked you a question and then just completely blanked you.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't. So you CB, was it a CB 125 or CBF 125? I forgot.
CBF
It's a
125.
CBF 125.
That's where I passed my test on. I think, oh, cracking bike they are.
It was really nice. It's just I weren't going to warrant paying for it when I weren't riding it. So and at the time, like with money and stuff like that, it wasn't worth keeping in the garage and spending money on and not riding. So I thought I'll sell it, and I got exactly what I paid for it, which was good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool. And now you've got your Honda Rebel. So you're looking at the bigger one, or are you quite content?
I'm not content. I might not look at the Rebel as my next bike. It's nothing wrong with it at all. But I'd like something that, I don't know, I just want something that looks a little bit nicer as
You
well.
like the Hornet, don't you?
I like the Hornet. I like the MT-07.
You get a Hayabusa.
Absolutely not.
You can touch the floor on it.
Yeah, probably. That's the issue, is being able to touch the floor.
You'd be all right on a booster, mate.
I'm vertically challenged. So
You'd get off it and your hair would be stuck like that.
like Sonic.
Hot shot. Cool. Okay. So I actually did a little bit of a survey, and I got some questions from our audience.
Ooh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I think some of them are statements, though they're not really questions.
No
Read them out anyway,
self-incrimination.
Dave, before
Yeah.
that.
You're not allowed to lie. There's
I
no
think
lying about it.
I think people took general chit chat as just asking anything about anything and not really bike related. So here's an example of one, yeah, and I don't know, buzz in when you get the answer. So I am your father. So if a man is about to be executed in an electric chair and he has a heart attack beforehand, should they save him first?
Oh. No, just let him die.
No.
Yeah.
He's
But
gonna
then-
go anyway, isn't he? So
And he's inhumane and they have to. Do you know what I mean?
oh,
Yeah,
I
but they're
don't
going
know.
to kill him anyway.
Yeah, but that's legal, that process.
And they're gonna kill him. I suppose it depends on whether it says on his records DNR.
Yeah, that's true.
If he's not, if he's DNR, then you wouldn't anyway, would you? You just let him go.
Yeah, true. And I think there's one here for Fasty,
What's the
Well,
biggest?
who's currently gaming by the look of it.
Now I'm talking to the audience. I'm doing your fucking job for
Oh,
you, mate.
sorry, mate. I'm trying to read this. So, Fasty, here's one for you, and it's from Anonymous.
Oh,
if
here
you
we
put-
go.
If you punch yourself in the face and it hurts, are you weak or are you strong?
I don't know. Should we try it?
You can talk to these questions.
He just fucking made that up, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
People must know us. They
Look,
just
he's
know
holding a
us.
piece of paper, so it must be true.
Well, I wrote
Yeah.
it down from the comments because I didn't think I'd be able to do it at the same time, if you know what I mean. So this one was for Neil, would you believe? Because Neil, you're always cutting people's hairs, pubic hair and everything, armpit hair, chin hair,
Yeah.
head hair.
Arse hair.
Yeah. So back hair. Yeah. nipple hair. So somebody has asked, what is the color of a mirror?
Opaque. I don't want anybody seeing out.
That's true. It's actually quite a deep question, isn't it? That. So, right, have you got any more comments to answer before we carry on? Apparently,
While
the
you
wife.
do that, I got a question for Neil.
Oh, go on then.
Neil, do you do anal bleaching in your barbers?
No, but I'll practice on you if you want, Moisty.
Maybe you should.
He puts it on the end of his tongue, mate. I would imagine. How else would you put it on?
Oh, Dan's one.
So just go down the comments. Apparently, either my wife loves me or she's sent that to somebody else. It just says, love you. That could be all of you. So she's got a lot of loving to give.
Hey, Sarah.
Have we got anyone else who's joined that we've missed? We don't want to miss everybody out like the other streamers do. Just totally bloody ignore everyone who's in the comments.
That is rude.
It's so rude. You guys are so rude. How dare
Don't
you?
invite people if you're going to blank them.
You need someone like Fasty in the video, you know, so he can multitask.
Yeah, and admin Clark. Yeah, he's on commissioner rates tonight.
I was about to say, don't be an admin clerk just because I'm female.
I beg your pardon.
We got Brian. Have we got anybody new who's joined, or is this the size of our joint venture?
You got
Scootang.
Scootang just joined.
Scott?
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Scotty!
God,
All right, Scott, how are you, mate?
Scott.
is that Ducati?
Oh,
Scott's got.
Scott's
Right.
Not Scott, but Scott's got.
And did you say Yum Yum's on? All right, Yum
Yeah,
Yum.
Yam Yam's on.
How are you, Dan? You could have been on the live chat, mate. If you just click the link, you'll get on if you're bored. Nice one, Scott. See you soon, buddy. Right. Now we've got the fun out of the way. I have got a little bit of an agenda here. What are we doing for time? Half hour in. So I just wanted to get your take on this. A little bit more serious, but not too serious. Doesn't really bother me at all. I wanted to get you guys' take on quite a touchy subject for some, I would imagine, for various reasons. But I've put down a title here of subscriber shenanigans.
Oh.
Let me loose, Dave.
So let me just explain what the premise is here, and then I'll give you my take on things so you don't feel worried at all about giving your point of view. These are only personal opinions. So yeah, there's a reason. I think it's been spoken about quite a lot on other live streams, which is great. But I just wanted to give just another little bit of information, a bit of an angle here. So what I mean by subscriber shenanigans is that we have channels like mine which have struggled for the last 2 years. I've got to be honest with you. So I had a double struggle on my channel because I moved all of my old videos from the Thorpster over to MotovlogUK. And I think all of them videos I've moved over, they've probably got 5 views on my new channel. Yeah, because it's all old stuff. So I've been struggling to get subscribers, trying to put good content out and all that crap. But over the last 6 to 8 months, I think my channel's steadily grown, as you would imagine. You know, if you look at my YouTube stats, my subscriber stats, you'll see it growing quite nicely, quite healthily. Fantastic audience. And the people that are there are people that want to be there. And hopefully I give the content out that will keep them there. And hopefully that's, my God. So what I'm trying to say is the channel I've got is growing naturally and organically. Done a little bit of marketing, as in I've been on Instagram and Facebook, said hello to people on there. I've also stolen subscribers from the guys on this stream. I've been on their comments and said, yeah, this video's crap. Come and look at mine. It's much better. So I've done all that stuff. But what I haven't done is
I'm sorry, there's obviously some comments going on that
is there?
Unable to contain himself, and neither is Moisty.
Has Si got lamb chops? What?
Oh, Tinker from Lovejoy.
Right, I'll get this out of the way fast then, yeah?
Yeah, sorry.
So I just want to get this out of the way quick. So there are channels out there who purchase subscribers. Yeah. Oh, I know it might be a shock to some of you on here, but there are services around the world where you could, and I looked into this actually early on in my channel, and I was very tempted to do it, but I never did it. But you can literally go out there, by 500 subscribers, you'll get instantly 500 more subscribers, which is obviously getting you close to that magic number, you know, to that 1,000, and then you can buy another 250 and another 250, etc., etc. So the reason why I brought this up is I wanted to get your opinions on whether you guys think this is cheating or not. So let me just give you my opinion first. Yeah. So I think if I want to get to 1,000 subs now and go from there, and that service is out there to be used, I don't see any problem with somebody using that service. Yeah. So if I want to, you know, if that's the threshold that YouTube set, it's 1,000 subs, which is damn hard to get unless you're a woman, of course, in a bike world, then I think it's fine to actually play the system just like you play any system, and maybe buy your subs, get yourself up to that threshold, and then move on from there. The flip side of that for me, what I don't like, and the reason I brought this up, is because I know 100% for a fact that there are channels out there that have bought subs to get them well over 1,000 subscribers, but they're using that number to tell me that they're a better channel. They've got a better channel than me. I'm a bigger channel than you, and using it as a sort of a bashing stick when you're in conversations with them. I don't like that. I think if someone's doing it and they're going to do that, then forget it. I'm not interested in you at all or your channel. Don't want to know. The only reason you got up there is because you bought your subs, yeah? And the other reason I'm bringing this up is that for anyone who's watching this on the live stream or in the comments, or when this is, you know, finished and it's on my channel for good, if you download a program called vidIQ, you can actually go on someone's channel and see their subscriber count. And what you can see for people who've done it is that the subscriber count will jump up hundreds in one day, bang, but the view count will stay exactly the same. So if you want to go out there and see what I'm talking about, get yourself vidIQ, have a look on there if you're interested, and you'll be able to see the channels that have done that. So if anyone's telling you that they're a fantastically massive channel because they're excellent and better than anyone in the world, if you want to just go and check where those subs have come from, hopefully they're genuine, or if they're not, it's there to see for the world.
Dave,
so
I just put in because there's something that you forgot here. So YouTube actually put something into place not so long ago where it isn't 1,000 subscribers anymore to get you up to that monetization threshold.
Yeah, you need the, yeah.
No, they've dropped the subscribers to 500. Plus you need 4,000 watch hours, which that was there already. So they've actually done that to monetize people, because at the end of the day, from the research that I did, they actually want you to monetize because they want to make money off it, basically. No matter what you put out there, they want to make money.
I just want to correct you there, and I think I'm right in this. We'll have to check this.
Yeah.
So when you get to 500 subs, I'm over 500 there, yeah? I can't go in, monetize my channel and put ads on it.
Really?
Yeah? But what YouTube can do is now put ads across any video you've got.
Yeah,
you don't see any money for it.
Yeah.
So different checks that you've got to get. So yes, although they've dropped it to 500 subs, it's sort of like a part-time job. So if you've got the 500 subs and the so many watched hours, it puts you as eligible, and then you've still got to get that 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched hours to fully monetize, if that makes sense.
Oh, really? Have you?
Yeah.
But so it also goes off of shorts now. So if you're uploading 100 shorts in a year and you're getting something like 1 million views on it, you can monetize from that as well.
Right.
But it has to be consistently every year.
Right.
On that note.
So basically, it does two things out of Fastly. One, it means that YouTube, no matter if you monetize or not, can now put ads across anyone's videos that are using their platform, which is, I suppose, fair enough. It's their platform.
Yep.
But it's also, on the flip side of that, it's now in their best interest for you not to get to 1,000 subs, because they can put ads on your channel anyway and take 100% of the money and not pay you. So,
yeah, but it's a double-edged sword. They have to honour their terms and services. They have to honour their agreement, which you sign up for when you click accept. So if you hit 1,000 subscribers, then they've got to pay you the money. And yeah, they could dick around with the analytics and stuff and just tell you what they want you to hear and stuff, which I think they do anyway. But, you know, these incentives for them, you know, they want you to make content, so you put it out there that has a high watch count, so that they can monetize it more, put more ads in, make more revenue, and make some for you as well. So it's in everybody's best interest.
You would think that, and it is, once you get over that 1,000, it definitely is. You've got terms and conditions; they've got to stick to them, etc. Just like, you know, your contract. But before the 1,000, it's in their best interest for you to stay there.
Yeah,
that's what it's done. So this 500 to 1,000 thing, that's what it's done. So the only reason I brought this up is because recently there's actually been a couple of channels and people I've been talking to who are actually trying to tell me that their channels are fantastic, super lovely, smashing great, much better than mine. Whereas at the same time, I was looking at my own stats on vidIQ to see if I could better my channel, get some better keywords and all that. And I just did a search on the channel, and you can literally see the spikes where they've bought the subs. And like I say, I've got no problem with it. If you know, that's playing the system. But if you're going to use that as a stick to say that you're better than I am at anything, then I don't think that's right. So that's my take on it. What do you think about it, Moisty?
Sorry, mate. I was just reading the comments there.
Dave, how does it feel?
Obviously, I think it's all down to each individual channel, and I know how hard you guys work on your videos, you know, all the color correcting, the time that you spend on your videos, and it seems to me that there's a bit of disparity between the quality of the videos that are produced and the actual views, whether or not that relates directly to buying subscribers or, you know, that kind of thing. I just think it's a massive shame, and often really good videos get overlooked. Which is a shame, really.
Yeah. But is it something you'd ever do, Moise? I think I'd do it for my own reasons. I wouldn't do it.
I don't see the point in it, to be honest. I think obviously we all do it for different reasons. My different reasons for doing YouTube are completely different to you guys, probably. But I don't think I wouldn't be able to benefit from buying subscribers. I'm not interested in being monetized. It doesn't bother me at all. You know, so but I suppose if you're a channel and you want to grow and you think, okay, let's buy 1,000 subscribers and get the views in and work hard, and you're actually doing it full time, then it's probably beneficial. But
the thing is, the thing is, what people don't understand when they do it, you won't get the views. You just get 1,000 subs. Not those 1,000 subs are not watching your videos; they're just subscribing to you to get you to that number.
It's just numbers, isn't it? Yeah.
So you're going to end up with, I don't know, 3,000 subs and 10 views on your videos, which just doesn't look right, does it? And I know for a fact that YouTube have a program that actively seeks out and destroys this stuff. It's supposed to find channels where this is happening, when any shenanigans is going on, and actually straight ban them. And I know for a fact that when they do find these channels, and I'm not talking about motorbike ones now, I'm talking about, you know, my other world on the other channels, they literally just delete your channels. Not just that channel, every channel you've got. So that's another thing to watch out for. If you get caught in that loop and they know you've done it, they could literally just wipe all your channels off YouTube, and you won't get back on. But what about you, Sting K?
I wouldn't do it, mate.
No, but what do you think about people who do it?
Each to their own. I mean, it's very blatant, exactly like what you and Moisty have just said. We're happy, you know. We've got just over 400 subscribers.
But we don't do it for money.
We don't do it for that. But if I'm getting 200 views on a video, half my audience are watching my videos, which make, you know, that's what's important. But like the other day I watched Elan video again, and it was just a memory, and I was just having a laugh of it. We enjoy making the videos. We enjoy getting it out there. It's our adventures, and when I'm 80 years old, I can sit back and watch them.
I personally think, like what you said, Dave, if you've got an extra 1,000 or an extra 500 subscribers, for example, and no one's watching them, wouldn't you rather than 1,000 subscribers and only 400 of them actually watching, or would you rather have 400 subscribers and 300 of them watching? Because then at least you know that people are actually watching the videos, and the people that are watching them actually enjoy them.
Yeah.
It's only like-minded people that will probably sit and watch a motovlog, a motorbike vlogging video. So I think if you've just got random people, they're not going to be watching them anyway.
No,
also, what point as well is it where, you know, I could tomorrow say, right, I'm giving up, and it's not going to affect me in any way, shape, or form. If you've gone past a certain stage where you're monetized, you're earning,
or that's your main income.
It's a steady income, everything like that for you every month. You've got to keep producing those videos to keep that, to keep that money, to keep the subscribers there. It becomes a chore. So, this is a hobby for us.
Yeah, because what they also do, Steve, is they get caught in the loop. So they'll buy 500 subs. This is another thing. If anyone's thinking of doing this, there are pitfalls to it, as we've already discussed. But there is another one, and that is the 500 subs will get you up there. But then all of a sudden, those 500 subs a couple of months later will just disappear. And you'll end up having to do it again and again and again just to keep them numbers up. So it's fraught with danger. It really is. I'm like you, Steve, Moisty. I don't do this for the money at all. I do it because I'm creative and I love creating content and write music, all that kind of crap.
I think if that's what people want to do, then do what you want. Like you said, don't go bragging about your channel being absolutely fantastic. When
that's the only thing. That's the only thing that bothers me.
Yeah,
that's the only thing that's bothered me. It just makes you. Some people are right arseholes, aren't they? And
God, yeah.
Well, I mean, you've got a video on your Thoughtster channel, which is absolutely amazing. That Star Wars video you did with Max. You can sit back when in 20 years' time, and Max has got his own family and everything like that. He's got his little kids. It's just put that on the TV. And
look how much dickhead we look like back then. It's granddad looking like a dickhead.
And it's, instead of it just being, a private video and stuff like that, yes, the world can watch it, but it's there for you. Yeah,
that's what we did it for. I want him to show his kids, see what his granddad was like instead of listening to you lot. Neil, do you have any? I know you're not a YouTuber, Neil, as in no channel yet. For some reason, I think if you had a channel with 5 cameras set up around your chair, showing your obviously
I dared do that, Dave, because everybody will realise how shit I actually am.
Well, I don't know. If you look at Fasty, he looks like a Case catalogue model.
Yeah, but he only came in for a trim and he wanted dreads.
Have you got an opinion on it, Neil?
Right. All the videos that I'm involved with you guys, I look back on them a lot, especially with me and Fasty, because of course we've done Europe and that a couple of times, I love to bring back the memories of that. When it comes down to people buying success, I think they're cheating themselves as much as anything.
Yeah.
I think they need to give themselves a good kick up the arse and just be honest with themselves.
Yeah.
Because I don't agree in cheating. I think you should earn your way. That's what I think.
I agree.
And if, there's a lot of videos, motorbike videos that I don't even watch on YouTube, not because of who it is, but because, like you say, they've got God knows how many subs, and yet they've only got half a dozen views on the channel on that particular video. And I can't be asked with that, because I know that it's a fictitious setup somewhere. The figures don't make sense.
Yeah, just
you know, whereas with us guys, you know, you might have, I don't know what, 200 or 300 views or 60 views or whatever, but you can relate it in percentage to the amount of subscriptions you actually have on your channels.
I think it's usually a
So
third. I mean, unless you're doing a review video, which obviously reviews get views, they do better. But if you're just doing a usual vlog, I usually think, well, I'm going to get a third of my subs, you know, a third of the views on that vlog. That's how. And if a video does better than that, I'm really happy. But I usually work on, like you say, Neil, 300 to 400 views over time. That's good enough for me. So yeah, good one. What about you, Fasty Rides? Hang on. Here we go.
There we go. Right.
we've only got 10 minutes left.
Just pretend that he's talking.
I'm actually quite interested to hear his views. So
Go on, then, fire away.
The views on buying subs. I think it's a way that people do it because it's easier to do that than to look at themselves. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you look at your channel and you thinking, I've got 500 or 600 subs and I'm getting the views and that, but I just need to take it over that threshold. You know, for 50 quid or whatever it is, I could buy 1,000 subs, get them on, and then I can monetize, and then at least I'm going to be earning some revenue from them views that I am going to generate in the future, which at that level of subs is only going to be probably 100 or 200 views per video, roughly, you know, as a guess. Then I think it's easier for people to do that than to actually go back and look at their videos and actually study what the videos are about, how they act, you know, what the retention is, what the click-through rate is, how the thumbnail's set up, how it's titled. Look at all that, strip it back and just start again with it. Do something totally different and see how that plays out. That's what I would do. And it's like somebody said in the chat, if you're going to spend that money on subs, then why wouldn't you spend the money on getting a video edited professionally or by somebody on Fiverr that may actually add another element to your channel and help it grow naturally and organically. But like you've said, Dave, there is people out there and we know who they are. We're not here to name and shame, but there's a few of them who we've met and who are mates and stuff like that. And yeah, they've bought subs and you can clearly see it on the channel. Some of them have tried to hide it, but they can't because I can find it. And I have done.
just to let everybody who's watching this know, so Fasty and I are IT technicians. So even if vidIQ weren't out there, we'd be able to figure it out.
Yeah. There's ways and means, but yeah, I think each to their own. I think if they're going to do that, I mean, I was speaking to one person about a year ago who I knew they had, and I remember a comment they were saying to me was they wanted to grow their channel so that they could get all the free stuff, you know, like these sort of things.
But that, I mean, that's fair enough.
Them sort of things, and get sent through post to do a review. So I sort of get that. Do you know what I mean? It's when it's like you say, where they come at you and say, "Well, I've got 4,000 subs, mate.
You're nobody.
Yeah,
you're nobody. You are.
I don't want to even talk to you. Yeah. You know, that shit I don't like. I can't stand that.
Yeah, Fasty does it. Fasty does it to us. Just to let everyone know it was Fasty. Yeah.
I buy subs.
I didn't say you bought subs. I'm just saying because Fasty's got like a bigger channel than all of us. He always talks down on us. But
no, don't.
What everyone seems to say in common is people that are buying subs think they're above everybody else.
Some of them do, and I've experienced a couple of them in the last 2 or 3 months, I'd say, and it makes me laugh because while I'm talking to them, I'm actually looking at the stats. Anyway, I think that's a good discussion. Just to summarise, I got no problem with it whatsoever. But if you're going to use it to talk down at me, you can jog on. Just not interested in talking to you at all. Just wanted to go back over to the comments to see if the wife still loves me.
She doesn't.
When's who going to hit puberty?
That's what we were laughing at earlier.
Apparently, Brian's been riding for 41 years in Feb. Nice one, Bri. Bri, tell us what bike's your favourite bike, and someone will catch that. And
I think it is ZX12.
Yeah,
Has he already said that?
Yeah, if you read the comments, you know that.
Yeah, if you were doing your job at the end of the stream.
It's because Paul's fault. He puts essays in the comments. Just kidding. I just want to say as well, while we're on here, Fastly Rides' subscribers absolutely love every one of you, all 1,500 of you. You're all fantastic. Yeah, I'd love to meet all of you. Be great. I've got some stickers.
What a sellout.
Anyway, about this time I usually have a pot of noodles.
In a minute.
Have I missed anybody? Anything in the comments? Anything that Craig said that needs flagging up? Merry Christmas, Scott. You all right, buddy? Have you had a good one? Yam Yam has broke down again. It happens so often, mate, we don't care.
I care, Dan.
I do.
Wifey said, go to the table for dinner. Right, Colin. Blasphemers. Is that how you spell blasphemous? My God.
I think it is, yeah.
He works in a school, doesn't he, as well?
Tricky word to spell that.
Yeah.
How do you know
sorry.
he has branded underwear?
Been doing YouTube since 2012. Only got 400 subs. Doesn't bother me at all, as I only use YouTube as a free place to store videos. It's cheaper than buying external hard drive. Well, bloody said Pecos Paul.
Yeah.
I think we're all subbed to you. In fact, everyone who's chatting here, I think we're all subbed on. So you should have us, Pecos.
No, I'm not. I will, though.
Yeah, I think I'm sub to
I
Pecos.
ain't sub to a lot of people.
Oh,
I know where you think.
Yeah.
I think I'm sub to about Moy, Steve, Dave, and Fasty, and Cameron, and us, and that's it.
Yeah. Did you say you know where he lives, Si? Yeah, it's Pecos, mate.
The clue's in the name.
Probably Bilston.
Away you go. Didn't think you could monetize from shorts. You can. Shorts are now monetizable. So if you're over your 1,000 subs and you're doing shorts, apparently shorts are the way to go. Bit of a tip from the research we've been doing. If you do many shorts, they do start to get farmed out quite a lot, and you can earn a little pretty penny off them, as you would if you went on OnlyFans and you was female.
We've tried.
Dale Winslow. How are you, Dale? Does everybody here know Dale? I think we do on the video.
Everybody knows Dale.
Yeah, Dale's awesome. Dale sells some very, very good motorcycle and car cleaning products. Yep. He's never sent me one fucking bottle though, so out of sheer spite, I've never bought any.
You've got to get your subs up, Dave. That's why.
Yeah,
get some bought.
He sent me
some shampoo.
He sent me some stuff. It was excellent for getting semen out of textiles. It was brilliant.
You want to see that again, Matt? You got to pay for it.
That's so bad. Can you? Have you still got some left, Si?
Yeah, I got loads, mate. I'll bring some over.
I might need some tonight. You won't please everyone. Just do your people follow you. Yep, you're right there, Matt. Where is Matt anyway? We saw Matt once at the camp. Where are you, Matt? We haven't seen you since.
He's gone back in his hole. He got abused by crocs.
Is he like a beaver?
He was going to come out for a ride. This one of the Saturdays.
Project video at the end of our video, didn't we?
Yeah,
Matt, and we were going around listening to everyone snoring.
Yeah. There you go. Matt's just said it. You start going down that route and you'll be caught out sooner or later. Well, for those of you who are doing it, you have been caught because I've seen it.
Yeah.
Not that it matters or you care, which you should. Don't care about me, by the way. Who am I? I'm an absolute no one. but I have got the greatest YouTube channel on YouTube.
We all that.
Who's that? Fasty Rise. God, he gets in these comments, doesn't he, Fasty? Where we go. 5,000. So 5,000 subs and 5% comments, 500 views and loads of comments. I know which one I'd rather have. Well said. Well said, that man. Ryan apparently agrees with Kay, and I think he wrote that at 7:45 when Kay said that Steve's never going to get slept with again.
When I said that Steve's what?
You're never going to sleep with Steve again. Brian's agreeing with you.
That's
thank you,
10
Ryan.
years ago. That was 10 years ago when we got married.
I'll just go and make that tea.
Well, I'm still waiting for your missus to bring one in.
I won't have, mate, if I'm on camera. She's only got a bra on. Oh, I keep forgetting she's on it. She's watching this, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah, she's watching this.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Away you go. As I said, I deleted all my videos and subs in a rage one night. Rage, mate.
Rage.
And it didn't affect you.
Dave,
Well,
do you work for now?
It affected me, mate, because I was subbed and then all of a sudden you buggered off.
But has it affected you though?
It affected me. It didn't affect
No,
him.
it did not.
Craig has said twos get the least views. What, your lease views instead of buying them, Craig? Or is that a typo? You mean lease? Yeah. God, he works in a school, he does as well. If you want views, introduce yourself at the beginning of a video and make endless bike reviews. Yeah, do that. If you want a big channel, then get your reviewing done.
They're very up with these comments, Mix. They keep scrolling up, and you're getting slower.
I know. Sorry,
here all night.
I don't want to miss anyone out because there's nothing worse. Is coming on a live stream and just be bloody ignored. I'm just going to say
He hasn't been typing.
Guess what? Guess how many live streams I've been on. I saw the high subscription channels are a level due to the age of the channel. Well, maybe 5 years ago, YouTube wasn't really bike vloggers. Yeah, it could be true. Bullshit always found out. Right, shall I just scroll down then? Someone's going to get annoyed with me there.
Dale's promised to give you 20% off on the website, mate.
I've still got to part with money.
You haven't got any.
Last time we were right. Okay, I think we're there. So we have got another few topics to get through.
Fucking hell, have we?
Yeah, if you want to. Just very quickly then, how does everyone feel about winter riding? Me and Max,
it's cold, isn't it?
It's cold and shit.
me and Max were out today. We didn't video it. Me and Max jumped out today on the bike for probably 2.5 hours. We just went round all the cafes, which were all shut.
I'm surprised.
We just come all the way back, went in the park and come home. But give the bike a chance to stretch his legs. Do any of you guys go out in winter?
Yeah, all the time.
To be honest,
Used to.
people can call me a fair weather rider if they want, but I'm a bit like, if it's raining, I've got a car. I'll be safer in my car than what I would in the rain on my bike. So yeah, I'm one of them. I'll go out on my bike if the weather's okay, and if I get caught in the rain, I get caught in it. But if not, if it's raining, I'm not going to purposely go out on my bike.
Yeah. Well, you live on an island, so I'd just sell it for you, mate. With that in mind, Kay, with what you've just said in mind,
Oh, there we go.
which celebrity would you want to punch in the face?
Oh,
MotovlogUK.
it's
Celebrity.
Oh, I don't know. There's a few. First one that comes to mind.
Probably Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke,
You
yeah.
hate him.
I don't
Man,
care if
if
it's 90. I'd still punch him in the face.
Yeah, we're on a roll here, Kay. I've got another one for you. Doing well here. So, what is the least important thing that's very important to you right now?
Sleeping with a husband.
Least important thing
This
that's
live stream.
important to me right now.
What's the least important thing that's very important to you right now? These are all questions off the survey. Chocolate, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, because I can just answer that to anything.
And here's a quick one for Fasty. Fasty, is it at all possible to buy a full chess set from a pawn shop?
I believe it is.
Jesus Christ, Dave.
A winter riding then? Are we all saying we go out in winter? Because I do.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, Fasty doesn't. Fasty's usually working.
The only time I will not go out is if there's snow on the ground.
I've got a car with heating. Why the frick would I go out on a bike?
Well, I've not got a heated jacket.
Oh, you got a heated jacket, have you?
Yeah, I'll be nice.
Oh, did you get one for Christmas?
I did.
Did anyone else get any bike-related apparel for Christmas? I know Si got a new bike.
I did. I got some gloves and some boots.
Really?
I thought you got panniers for Christmas.
Yeah, I did for my other bike, but I had more as well. I've been a very good boy this year.
Bloody hell. Golden bollocks, they call you in family, don't they?
So you've had gloves and boots?
Yeah, I've had some Furigan heated gloves and some Klim Badlands boots as well. And they're so comfy. It's like having two vaginas on each feet. It's brilliant.
I've never tried that.
Beautiful.
When it's been a while.
Hopefully dry ones.
Guess what we're trying
Still,
to
yeah. Well, no. nice and comfortable, moist vaginas on each foot. They're lovely. Very nice.
Talking of moist vaginas.
How do you know, Dave?
Yeah.
There
Is it what Fasty told you?
I'm just shutting up. Neil, did you get any bike apparel? Or did you get some new hair clippers or some pubic trimmers?
What's anal bleach?
No, I got some used MotovlogUK pubic pullers.
Oh.
Used.
Yeah, they were blunt.
They won't be for his head, will they?
No, I think that's what he used them on. No, I don't know what I've got for Christmas yet because I've been away, so I haven't been home to see what Santa's brought me.
Ah, so there's no one in your house at the moment.
I do remember that.
No.
Oh, so
There's not worth nicking anyway, you know.
Well,
you wouldn't come up this far anyway, Dave, at this time of year. So
not my shoulder. So fast.
Dale just said that one of the first times we ever met was in the winter and it was freezing cold and we went and met at Grindleford. Now, obviously, for us to get up to Grindleford, I'd have to set off at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And that day was stupidly cold. To the point that we were going to record it, and it was that cold that the GoPros wouldn't work.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, GoPros are shit anyway.
Hang on, just make sure mine are in the cupboard. I hope they didn't hear that.
Oh, look at that.
Never work again.
No, man. So, Fasty, did you get the bike present I bought you? Did it arrive in time, or is it going to come after? Did you think after New Year?
What bike present is that?
Well, I don't want to spoil it, right? But did you get any bike apparel?
I didn't get anything, mate, like that.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No.
That was an easy one. So, bike related. This is what I got. Bike related. That.
What's that?
I can't see it.
It's a light with a bike on it.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
That was from my kids. and it's-
Oh.
yeah, it's for my kids and it's fantastic. Here's one for, right. I've just got one more, Steve. Well, this one's for you, Steve.
why me?
I think you might have. Well, it'll become obvious. Can a small person ever talk down to a taller person?
Yes. You kick him in the balls and then they fall to the floor.
You have to nut them in
Yeah.
the balls. Can't
Don't
keep
hit
them
him
in the
in
balls.
the head.
Oh,
Well, only if you nip with your mouth open like that.
yeah. There's another one here for Fasty. Have you ever been tempted to sleep in a fridge?
No.
I have
A freezer, I have.
Right, I got one more quick one. Camping versus B&Bs. What are we all voting for in 24?
B&B's every time.
Yeah. B&B.
With you guys, separate B&B, so I can actually sleep at night.
So I will say that I do want to, me personally, I'd love to do B&Bs more, but I still have the camp in me, if that makes sense. Don't say anything.
You spend nearly $1,000 on a tent. You want to get your money's worth.
What's a broken tent now, mate? I snapped a pole on it. Size, by the way. Yeah, so I just want to say this. Lone Rider aircraft grade aluminium poles. Yeah, snapped. So aeroplanes must be built crap.
Well, that's what
anything Lone Rider's just pure shite.
Oh, dear.
What did you say?
Put that on the thumbnail, Dave.
What did you say, Fasty?
He didn't say anything. He said all Lone Rider stuff's fantastic. That's what he said.
It is good stuff.
So, I was going to say, so B&B's for me where I can, but I still like to camp. So I'm still going to be doing a couple of camps this year, but nothing too extravagant, obviously, because I've got a broken tent. And the last question, just going around the route, Si, you're the best ever ride or tour you've ever done?
Oh,
when he says tour, he means tour.
Scotland.
Tour.
Scotland was good when we all went to Scotland.
That's my choice as well. Yeah,
it could have been better. Don't get me wrong, we could have done longer rides, but it was still good. To be honest, I enjoyed it everywhere. Ireland was absolutely
longer rides. You can't get much longer than Scotland. I bet your Ireland one was good though, wasn't it?
It was very good, nice and scenic. It was beautiful. But to be honest, all of them have been cracking. I don't think there's been a tour I've been on or a day out I've been out with you guys and thought, God, I just want to get home, because it's always good crack. We always have a laugh. And it's down to the group banter at the end of the day, because we all get along and take the piss out of each other, which is essential. We've got no darlings in the group, have we?
No, definitely not. Oh, darling. All right, darling. How's it going? That's it, Chris. No, we're not allowed to say that, are we? What about you, Steve?
I'll say our favourite tour. We've only ever really done one tour, haven't we? When we did the Southwest Coast, and it was an amazing 3-day tour.
I like when we do Elan and stuff like that, because the scenes, like the scenery is absolutely stunning.
The social side of it as well is amazing.
But yeah, we've only kind of done one tour
on our own. We've only really done one tour. That was the Southwest Coast, and
I wasn't riding at that point either, so we were too up.
It was amazing, but to do it in that short a time, you had to stick to a schedule.
And we were doing like a day going round like one bit, going back to the B&B, and then a day going round another bit, going back to the B&B. So it's not like we were moving anywhere. But yeah, it was good. It was really nice.
So Neil, your favourite? You've been to some places, haven't you, Neil, with Fasty?
Yeah. In all fairness, I've done a lot of trips. You are? Cheeky fucker.
Both his legs. Hang on, let me just solve this.
No, go on, Neil.
Come on, Neil. Tell us your best
one. I've done a lot of trips all over the place a long time before I met you guys. So I think the best trip I've ever done, memorably wise, was probably when I first went over to Europe, and I went with a different friend, and we went all the way down to Chamonix. And that was brilliant. There and back in a week. It was a long way, but it was there and back in a week. But I think the most memorable recent one was actually the one I went this year with Fasty, and we went up into Swiss Alps. That was probably the best riding day I've had, I think.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
And that's where you guys sort of hooked up, isn't it? And first got together, or had you done that before?
What?
not judgment here. And I just wondered. I thought, was that the trip where you guys got hooked up, or?
No, that was a trip where we slagged you off, actually.
Yeah. That's every trip, Neil.
That's every time we go out with them, isn't it?
Yeah.
To my face. It's not just you guys. Look, people who I don't even know in the comments. Look what Dale's put. Look.
Yeah, I read that.
Yeah, it made me chuckle.
Yeah, it made me laugh too.
Come on, Faster. What was yours? If you say it's anything other than Scotland,
All right. Well, best tour, I think. I mean, don't get me wrong. The day that we had in Swiss Alps were mega, absolutely amazing riding. But I'll be honest, I really liked the Normandy trip that we did last year.
Yeah.
Because again, that was the first time away abroad. We're doing loads of stuff, and it wasn't about the riding, to be honest. We hardly did any. We just to and from the places, but it were really good. It were nice. But for days out, I would say the day that we all went down that road in Wales.
Oh, Wales!
Oh yeah,
That day that we all went batting down that. Is it the A58 to Crossgates?
Crossgates. Yeah, that was good.
We were all there. That day were brilliant.
It was good, wasn't it?
It was good that day.
It was even good sitting at the back, just watching you guys have fun. It was brilliant.
Well, how did you watch us? Because you were about 5 miles behind us.
I watched it for a little while.
First 10 seconds. Bye, Dave.
Where's Dave? I'm just stuck behind this non-existent caravan and trailer.
We'll just meet you at the garage.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. My favourite trip was our Scotland trip. I really enjoyed that. I especially liked. We went down because you wasn't there. First time we went down Skyfall Pass, Fasty.
Yeah,
that's the first time I can remember.
Well, Fasty, I wasn't there either.
Yeah.
No, neither was I.
When I say it's the first time I can remember, it's because I actually did the West Island Way when I was a kid and walked all over that, but I barely remember anything from back then. I was too young, I think. But seeing that twice in the different weathers was just, man, that was outstanding. And to get home and see the video that we did on that day, and it all worked. The technology worked. And being able to put the music over it and the voiceovers and the chatting we all did, it was just that really made it for me. That's why I got into biking, was to do stuff like that. I just really enjoyed that.
I'll tell you the best time I had last year. Well, this year, we didn't really go out for a ride. Was ABR when we just sat around chatting.
I've actually got that. Yeah, I've got that on my list. So I was going to say, who agrees that ABR? And this would be good for the viewers as well. ABR, in my opinion, best motorbike festival I've ever been to. And I've been to a few. I used to go to them when I was a kid as well. So do we all agree that was just outstanding?
Well, we wouldn't know, but we'll know next year.
We'll know this year as we are.
Next year.
Yeah.
All right, give it. Because
I'll know next year as well.
And I can't wait.
We're going to have an absolute blast. And I think you guys have got your VIP tickets. I haven't got a VIP one yet.
Yeah, we've got a VIP.
Yeah.
Thursday.
So I've got to do that. But that, guys, outstanding. Anything you want's there. You just go out, get it. Apart from dwarfs.
And cocaine.
Yeah.
Kind of dry. We have plenty of everything else.
No blow.
And I just want to say, I don't know what you guys are doing this next year because we haven't really spoke about it. But Craig's just posted Motor Revers that they're doing the Elan Valley camp this year, and I'd like to go on that if they'll have me. Like I was saying, tents versus B&Bs. I think that is one of the camps that I'd like to go on. So thanks,
Craig. If I was going to camp, it'd be for a Motor Rev weekend, really.
Yeah.
I'm only allowed to wear my mankini once a year, so it's got to be at Elan.
You can do it at Elan. Yeah. So, Craig, if you'll have me, then I'll definitely look forward to coming to that. We have a brilliant time there. I can't praise Motor Revers enough because they were the guys when I first started riding again, was it 2.5 years ago, something like that. They're the guys who reached out to me and actually got me involved in a group. I'll be forever grateful for that. So thanks, Craig. There's a couple more questions. Have we got time for?
Of course we have.
Okay, here's one.
Oh my God.
This is from IP Freely. If you'll be expecting the unexpected, doesn't that make the unexpected expected?
Who
Yes.
the fuck comes up with these?
Yeah, it does.
Chat GDP or whatever.
Really?
10 random questions I can ask the viewers.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Any more?
See why my wife kicked you into that room.
Yeah, one sec.
Yeah. Is that Cameron?
Yeah.
Can you shout and ask him this question for me,
Cameron,
Kate?
come here.
Tell him his biker buddies are on a live chat and to watch his language.
It was in the living room a minute ago, and then he went upstairs to go play with his friends.
Yeah, he didn't even want to come and say hello.
No,
Is that what he calls them?
He's on OnlyFans. He's not logging details.
No.
Is he here?
Sexy Steve.
Is he there?
He's coming.
He's coming. I just didn't want to shout.
No, he's coming down the stairs.
He can't come yet. He's only.
God, how many stairs you got? Are you living in a castle? You're in a bell tower.
Yeah, he's
Stay
coming
home
down
in
from the
Nuneaton.
West Wing.
He wants to ask you a question.
Yes.
Come and sit down.
Come on.
How's
Yeah.
it going, Cameron?
Hey, Cameron.
Hey,
How are you,
right, Cam.
mate? This is CC Cam Fam. So if anybody in the comments hasn't subscribed yet to CC Cam Fam, please go over to him, because if we find out you haven't, we're all going to unsubscribe from all of your channels. So I've got a question here for you, Cameron. How many chickens are required to kill an elephant?
Oh, this is a hard one.
I don't know the answer. It's a question somebody's sent in.
I'd probably say like 300.
About
reckon
300
one-
chickens.
That's probably
One
good.
Bruce Lee chicken. I reckon.
300 chickens on a day. Yeah, how he survived.
One greasy chicken with AIDS. I've got one more for you, Cameron, because you look like you're tired and ready for bed. What have you forgotten today?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Don't know. Forgot.
Take a shit.
Neil, do bald people working in a restaurant still need to wear a hairnet?
Yes.
Motor Matt says, "Where's the cat?"
Got to cover their massive eyebrows.
Well,
There you go, Matt.
Oh, look at them Crocs. Have they got lights on the front?
If I was Steve, I'd just open the front door and hurl them down.
They've
the
just got
street.
launched over up the stairs.
No son of mine would wear them.
There you go, Matt.
I did not. I knew nothing about them.
Oh, I did.
Shocking. Shocking.
They're fantastic.
I knew all about them because I gave the person the size of the feet that she needed.
I bet now Cameron's got some, so you feel left out. You're going to go out and buy some, ain't you?
Oh, I really won't.
No.
No.
Is there anything anybody wants to say before we clock off? Just have while you're saying stuff, I'll just have a flick through.
Away you go. You didn't need an adventure bike to get to ABR, mate. Go on any bike you want to. It's not
Yeah.
that
I
complicated.
went on my H2, mate. It's fine.
You only
Yeah,
need
just-
to go
just
on.
go.
You only need really an adventure bike if you want to do the off-road track.
And
Or
then
you
you, do,
can
you just
hire
get
one.
a Honda Cub.
Yum yum. You're taking the piss. I bought all that camping shit. And we're not
You just have to use the Elan. That's it.
Yeah. I'm
Would
from
you?
Northern Ireland, and you're all very welcome to come over. Away you go. How many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and whoever's on the chat. Is everybody free on May the 22nd? for a week.
A week.
What for?
Yeah, because Away You Go has just invited all of us. He said, all, you're all very welcome.
Yeah.
Come over.
I hope you've got a 4-bedroom house, mate.
Has he got a garden? We could always camp.
We're going to put caravans in.
That's very, very kind of you, sir, or madam. So does anybody know Away You Go's name? Because I don't know. I'm sorry.
Away, innit?
Away, yeah.
Away, yeah.
Non-binary.
Mr. Yigo.
Their name is Away You Go.
Well, it's a he, she, or they, or them, or it, or whatever.
Z. Okay, Away You Go. Thanks very much for the offer. And we would actually
Gaz.
like...
Gary.
It's Gary.
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 Gaz.
Go, Gary. Got it.
Let's go, mate.
Another gar.
Another gar.
You're not allowed to do that, Dave.
Why?
You're not allowed to do that.
Yes, you are.
Why
Don't
not?
even say why you're not.
Oh.
Don't dare. You will lose subscribers and you will ban yourself on YouTube.
I don't care. You can't do that, Dave.
I can't see why you can't do that.
Why can't I do that?
No, you can't.
Because you're bald, middle-aged, and from Birmingham.
And white.
I'm a ginger
And
one.
ginger. And short.
Gaz, we are actually thinking about Northern Ireland. Was it Northern Ireland? Well, Ireland in general. Not sure if it's North or South yet, but we are thinking of coming over there. So if we do, we'll let you know, and maybe you can come out and meet us and buy us all fruitcake. I presume that's the local delicacy in Ireland. Yeah.
Fruitcake is code for MDMA, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a Madonna concert? Moisty looked like an RAC man in Scotland.
He did.
Well, unfortunately. Oh yeah, with that orange Halfords one-piece suit.
Yeah, because Paul, we have got some. We are starting to look and plan some trips for the new year and for next year, but nothing's solid yet. We haven't figured anything out as a group. That is, we all may be going individually somewhere else, but as a group, we haven't figured anything else out yet. Glencoe is great. It's unbelievable. It's like being on the moon. It's fantastic. Doesn't even look like the UK, does it? It's mental. Fasty, those were epic vids of the Swiss Alps. That's Dale. Because you're the biggest YouTuber that we've got on here, Fasty, that's why Dale's saying that, because he wants you to start promoting his products. He actually told me he thought you was a tosser the last time.
He's right. I am. I'm worse than that. That's quite warm, really. Affectionate. To what I'm really like.
Feel like Donkey from Shrek. I'm all alone. Motor Matt. Matt, why'd you feel like that, mate? We're here for you, mate.
And he's gay.
You can always come down here, mate, if you want. Where does he live?
Yeah, where do you live?
He lives not far from us, Dave. He lives around the corner.
I was going to say, I thought it was close to you guys.
He lives
where you live, mate?
Dudley.
You know where I am, don't you, Matt?
Yeah.
Matt, you can always pop down for a cup of tea, mate. Just leave the language and the bad attitude at the door.
And that loud voice.
Yeah. And that bike. Yeah. And that clothes.
And
Yeah.
your Crocs.
Yeah.
And just
Don't bother.
Just leave yourself at the door.
And your Crocs. Who else got? Away you go. I also do a tour of Scotland, do one to Moffat. Where's Moffat? Is that similar to Muffet? Is that twinned with Muffet?
And
I
that
don't know where
one,
Muff.
like what,
Twinned
like,
with
person's
Clunge.
Where's Moffat? Is that your real hair?
Before we get banned.
It's in on our channel, so we ain't going to get banned.
Does anyone know where Moffat is?
Moffat, it's in Scotland, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was Scotland.
I don't know. Do want to Moffat in August, I presume it is. Aren't you from Scotland, Neil?
No.
No.
Never done it. Might be worth a piss up. I don't know what that's referring to.
IBR.
ABR.
That was
Oh,
mad.
definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
ABR,
Everyone who's watching this, come to ABR. It is mega.
Matt,
Absolutely
you're welcome to come with
mega.
us, mate.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
are, Matt.
Open invite for us as well. If you guys want to meet with us.
Dumfries.
Dumfries and Galloway. Hey.
Hi.
So it's not too far up past the border.
See you, teddy bear. Cool. That's all I've got, really. I don't think there's any problem. Should we say goodbyes here and wish everybody a tremendous 2024? Have a great, happy new year if you're going out and doing anything, and be safe. Any final thoughts from anybody? I know what I am, Fasty, by the way. You don't have to say it.
You read all our minds.
Yeah. Actually, Neil, I will leave the final thought with Neil.
Neil's final thought.
Neil's final thought. I need another rum and coke.
That sounds like a damn good thing to do. I'm going to have a little bit more of this. What did I say it was?
Red wine.
Red wine.
Rosé.
Yeah. It's my fourth glass.
Riviana.
Yeah.
It was your fourth glass. You're on your ass. What are you lying for?
What are you lying for?
It tastes like Ribena. It really does. Tropical fruit. Thanks very much for joining me on this live chat. We did actually come together and put this together between us. So very much appreciated. So hopefully the next one's going to be on Moisty's channel or Fasty's channel or Kartsy's channel, and we're going to infiltrate that and get some payback. But that's it. I think we'll say goodbye here. Thanks very much to everybody who's watching in the chat and everybody who's watched after this. It's really much appreciated. We do have a laugh and we can take it. So, you know, give as good as you get sort of thing. Yeah. Apart from Kay can't really take it. You have to be really careful with Kay. Everybody else,
Really don't.
Kay starts it all, mate.
As good as I get, that's all.
Yeah. I got, look, see this.
Oh, God. I couldn't think of anything worse than a fucking ginger hairy nipple in my face.
Oh, sorry, I'll keep mine in my top then.
I'll see you on Saturday. I'll see you on Saturday and show you something much worse than that.
A purple-headed mushroom.
Shiitake.
It'll be any item out of size drawers, any drawer.
Don't go near the socks.
Can you guess what it is yet?
Great. Thanks everyone for coming on. Thanks in the comments. Thanks to all watching, and we'll see you in the new year. Go and watch and subscribe to these channels if you can, if you're not already, and we'll do the same. And we'll see you later. See you later, guys.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye. Bye, driver.